Diddy will be giving his final words at his sentencing hearing on Friday. Diddy has just let the judge know that he does want to address him and give a formal statement that is pretty common in sentencing hearings. And this is a big deal because this is the first time that we are going to hear Diddy speak since this court case got started, and this could either make or break him. This formal statement is the defendant's last words, and it's usually to show remorse about the situation that you were found guilty of or talk about personal circumstances on why you believe you should be given a lenient sentence. And usually a judge does want to see some type of remorse for the situation. Diddy put in his request for this when he asked if he could wear non-jail clothing to his sentencing hearing. And Diddy was saying he wants to wear normal clothes to appear before the court to address your honor and then give his final statement. We're also learning that Diddy's former personal assistant who testified under the pseudonym Mia wants to show up in person at this sentencing hearing to give an impact statement against Diddy. And right now, Diddy is trying to fight against her being able to speak because he said he was found not guilty of the crimes that reference Mia. Diddy writes in opposition to the letter motion requesting that the person with the false name Mia speak at Mr. Combs' sentencing for charges in which she is not a victim. They claim that Mia was permitted to come into a courtroom, assume a fake identity, and lie about a defendant in a criminal case. She lied that she had physical contact with Sean Combs without her consent. She lied that she was a victim. Virtually everything that came out of her mouth was a lie. They go on to state that she is simply not a victim of anything. She had adult consensual physical contact with Sean Combs on a handful of occasions. Diddy's lawyers go on to say, well, how do we know this? The same way the jury knew, because her testimony was blatantly incredible in every way, as was the testimony of so many of the government witnesses. Moreover, that she is so eager to return to court when she plainly does not have to, and is not even entitled to. They go on to claim that this is a show for her. She got to lie, she got to testify with a false identity. She got to try out her fake voice for a jury of savvy New Yorkers. She also saw the consequences of lying to the jury. They don't believe you. This is just my opinion, but I do not feel like this letter is well worded at all before you are literally about to go to sentencing, when you are supposed to have remorse in the statement that you are about to give, because you are literally basically saying all of these government witnesses were liars. Now, the government is saying that Mia's statement should only last about 5 minutes, but we are waiting for the judge to rule to see if Mia will be able to give this statement in person at Diddy's sentencing hearing. Even if Mia doesn't get to give this sentencing statement in actual court, she did already submit a letter to the judge. Another big thing that people are wondering is if Jane ever submitted a letter yesterday to the judge, since we know everybody else did. Because we know Jane is one of the people that Diddy was found guilty of. He was found guilty for the 2 Mann Act counts, and that was for Jane and Cassie Ventura. But as of right now, Jane has not submitted a letter for the sentencing hearing against Diddy. And at this point, it's unclear if she's going to give any statement at all, if she's going to write in a statement, or if she's going to show up in person to give a statement during the sentencing hearing. I assume since everybody already turned in their letters, we at least know that she is probably not turning in a letter like the rest of the people that did. But for now, y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.